I tested the new Boxcrasher role and trust me, it completely changes how a CDM plays. In 43 games, I got 21 goals and 25 assists with Declan Rice, a player that only has 64 finishing. If we read the description of Boxcrasher, it says it's a defensive midfielder who can get forward to join the attack, making trailing runs into the box if the opportunity arises. And the strength of the Boxcrasher role really comes true when you leverage your tactic around it. You can see here in these clips the amount of space Declan Rice has in the box here to get his goals. There's no one in his way and he's got a free shot on the keeper pretty much 3 or 4 times a game. So here is the tactic I had set up. You can see we have Rice on the right side defensive midfield as we want the power shot across goal or the near post finish if the opportunity arises. I originally had the right wing set as a winger because I wanted them to stay wide and give that space in the middle for the Boxcrasher. But then I changed to a wide playmaker and didn't feel they got in the way. So I think you have the freedom to try various different roles in the right wing. And you can actually see in this clip here when I'm using Anthony Gordon as an inside forward, even if he comes inside, you actually get a 2 versus 1 on the opposition's left back. So you can play it wide to the Boxcrasher or go inside unmarked with the winger and get a shot on goal. Now, if we go back to the tactic, I have the false 9 on attack, and I really do think the false 9 helps a lot here because when he drops deep, you get the centre backs confused and even the box to box can then make a run inside. Unmarked, the defenders don't know what to do, and then the overlap comes from the Boxcrasher, and then you can see Declan Rice. Unfortunately, we didn't get the finish that time, but it's these type of chances that you create very often. Now, you might be wondering if the Boxcrashing role means my defensive midfielder is going to be running into the box. Am I going to be exposed on the counter attack? But to be honest, I had no issues. You can see here, Declan Rice is tracking back very well. He gets back quickly and gets involved defensively. And if you check his heat map, you can see most of the time he actually is in defensive midfield. So if we just go back to the description of Boxcrasher, I would emphasize that it says they only join the attack if the opportunity arises. So I also wanted to try Gerrard in Boxcrasher because he doesn't have the proficiency and I wanted to see what difference it made. And if you look at the heat maps, they actually look quite similar, but what I would say is, even though I felt like they were taking up the same positions on the pitch, I felt like there was just more of a hunger, I guess, if Rice was making the run because he has the role. So I think it's something to do with the AI, where if you play a through ball to the Boxcrasher with the proficiency, they're more likely to get on the end of the pass. Whereas if you use someone like Gerrard without Boxcrasher, the defenders kind of step up and intercept the passes more often. But overall, a good new player role from EA. I would just say make sure you have another defensive midfielder with defense mentality alongside him so you don't get hit on the counter attack as much.